SearchGPT is going to destroy Google Search. In this video, I will show you all the amazing functions SearchGPT has, and at the end, I will reveal the biggest reason why I think Google is going to lose the search war. SearchGPT now has access to real-time information. In order to enable SearchGPT, we need to go to ChatGPT's interface and click on the search icon, which is only available for the paid users at the time of this recording. With this enabled, ChatGPT has real-time access to the web, but don't take my word for it. Let's test it out. I will ask, what are the latest AI news? And SearchGPT gives us this response. Firstly, at the top of the response, it says, as of November 28th, 2024, which is the date of this recording. And underneath it gives us this list with all the latest AI news of the last few days. Next to each one, we have this box where, when we hover it, it shows us the website and SearchGPT used to get this information from. And if we scroll all the way down, we have this sources box, which if we click, it opens up this tab with all of the websites SearchGPT used to get all of its information. We can even click on them and it will actually open up the original article so we can read it ourselves. Just like this article about how Elon Musk wants to make games great again with AI Studio. And you can see here that this article was published a day ago, which means that SearchGPT did in fact use very recent sources. Its second function is its ability to search for images and videos. In order to do that, we can simply come right here and type Elon Musk talking about AI. Give me some images and one video about it. And now SearchGPT starts searching the web for relevant images and videos. And boom, this is the response that we got. We have these images of Elon talking about AI. And if we click on one of them, this image grid opens up, where we can browse through all of them by using the arrow keys on our keyboard. And down here we also get the link to the original source for each image. After the images, we have a small block of text, and underneath we have a YouTube video of Elon Musk talking about AI, which we can actually play inside ChatGPT's interface. The next function SearchGPT has is its own custom weather grid. To use it, we need to come to the prompt box and type, for example, weather in New York City for the next 7 days. And we get this nice custom weather grid outlining the weather for each day of the week in New York. Also up here, we have the website from which ChatGPT got this data from. If we click it and take a look down here, we can see that all the information SearchGPT gave us is the same with this official government website. Another very useful feature is its interactive graphs for stocks. For example, I can type Apple stock price, and it gives me this interactive graph with all these different time periods and with all the prices of the stock for each specific time. But this function works only for the price of one stock. If, for example, I ask for the price of 2 stocks by typing Apple stock price in relation to Microsoft stock price, I get this response, which gives me the prices of the stocks with just plain text and not with an interactive graph like the previous one. So that is definitely something OpenAI needs to improve on. The next function SearchGPT has is its own maps. For example, I can search for gyms with the best reviews in the area of downtown New York, and boom, SearchGPT scanned the web and found the gyms that have the best reviews in downtown New York. We can see their location on the map, and we can browse through them from these tabs. For each gym, we also have the option to ask for directions, visit their website, or call them directly. And because I wanted to see if these results were actually accurate, I searched for the same thing on Google and went through all the gyms by myself to see if the results SearchGPT gave us were actually accurate. And to my surprise, they were pretty accurate because the gyms that it suggested were actually the gyms with the best reviews on Google. The final function SearchGPT has is its own custom sports grid. For example, we can type NBA standings in the Western Conference, and we will get this nice grid with all the NBA standings for the conference, outlining how many wins and losses each team has and other stats about them. And as you can see, SearchGPT actually drew all this information from the official NBA website, which, if we visit, we can see that it has the exact same rankings and stats as the ones that SearchGPT gave us. Now it's time to go over the main reason why I think SearchGPT will crush Google Search, and it is its connectivity of functions. What do I mean by that? Well, let's use an example so you can understand it better. Let's say I search about, what does Elon Musk think about the dangers of AI? SearchGPT gives me this answer with a lot of information about Elon's thoughts. Now, if I wanted to turn all this information into an article, I can simply type, based on this information, write me an article about this exact topic. And ChatGPT will write me an article based on the information it already searched and found on the web by itself. I didn't have to do the usual boring task of researching information on different websites, copying them, pasting in a Google Docs page, and then rewriting them by myself into an article. I just simply typed 2 prompts, and I had an amazing article with up-to-date information that was found from different internet sources, which is significantly less time-consuming than me manually doing it by myself. Now, if I wanted to learn about Jeff Bezos' thoughts on the topic, I could type, what are Jeff Bezos' thoughts on the topic? And I would have that information as well. Then let's say I became a crazy person and I wanted to write a poem about Elon's and Jeff's thoughts. I could just type, "Now make Elon's and Jeff's thoughts into a poem," and boom. Now I have a poem with Elon Musk's and Jeff Bezos's thoughts on AI. How crazy is that? And I just did it by typing a couple of simple prompts. The possibilities are endless when you combine the access to real-time information with SearchGPT, with the generative technology ChatGPT has, which is something that Google doesn't have anything to compete with, at least for the time being. Now, if you want to learn about how to craft the perfect ChatGPT prompt, click on this video right here.